Minasan, c'est la Ligue des Nakama, moi c'est Nsuke, Mr. Prince, et on va faire une live reaction au dernier épisode de Death Battle. Donc dernier épisode de Death Battle qui va opposer Zoro de One Piece à Erza de Fairy Tail. Alors autant dire que je ne donne aucun pronostic parce que je ne connais pas Erza.
Non.
Enfin, donc là je peux pas dire si je pense que Zoro est plus fort ou moins fort qu'elle.
Oh moi je pense que le truc, je pense que déjà que quand même je pense que Zoro il est plus fort physiquement. Parce que le mec physiquement il est cheaté vu les trucs qu'il fait en entraînement. J'ai vu pire.
Yeah, mais t'as vu ce que ça
Non
donne.
mais je pense que ça doit surtout être à poste de magie. Tu vois. Ça doit surtout être de la magie et du côté de Zoro ça va être tout dans le physique.
Je sais pas, ouais. Donc, je peux pas dire là, vraiment.
Là, bon, moi c'est tout ce que je peux dire.
Ça se trouve que dans Fairy Tail il a fait des trucs de ouf niveau force physique. Et que
ouais mais je pense
pas,
que non mais tu vois,
je sais pas.
Parce que les voir arriver avec leur calcul et leurs tests et leur schéma et tout ça, les trucs que Zoro il fait, tu vois, c'est porter des tonnes avec ses chicots, non, tu vois, ils vont clairement prouver.
Bref,
je suis sûr
on verra.
qu'il est moins fort.
On verra, on va voir les statistiques.
Mais je ne suis pas objectif non plus. Donc je la donne à Zoro, voilà. Ah, je suis pas
moi je préfère ne pas donner à Zoro parce que je connais pas Erza, c'est ça le problème.
Moi je dis juste que ça va être sur la magie, enfin magie de son côté, physique de son côté à lui. Et avec les stages, je pense qu'ils vont prendre en compte le fait que Zoro est plus fort physiquement, c'est tout.
Let's go.
Past, present, or future, one kind of fighter has stood the test of time. The swordsman. And today's combatants are two of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade. Roronoa Zoro, the feared swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. And Urza Scarlet, the battle mage of the Fairy Tail Guild. He's wielding a boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. As a child, Roronoa Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world. But he didn't just enroll in the dojo, he showed up, challenged everyone, and then just
les adultes, normal.
Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent with a sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat. His sensei's daughter, Kuina. They dueled a lot, and Kuina won every single matchup. All 2,001 of them. Damn, you'd think you would have gotten at least one in. Despite the constant defeat, Kuina and Zoro were very close friends. Together, they promised that someday one of them would become the world's best swordsman.
Exactement.
And then she fell down some stairs and died, which just seems like an unacceptable way for a master swordsman to bite the dust.
C'est triste.
Tu dis merde. Best swordsman, though. True. I mean, that's how I became the world's best shotgun woodcarver. After Kuina's death, Zoro inherited her sword and used it to hone his skills even further.
320 millions.
Eventually leaving the dojo in search for the current title holder of World's Greatest Swordsman, Dracule Mihawk. But he immediately got himself lost.
Awful sense of direction.
He became a bounty hunter and wandered around
C'est une
the
faiblesse.
ocean until he ran into a weird, sketchy pirate kid. You mean Monkey D. Luffy, who brought Zoro onto his crew of Straw Hat Pirates. Actually worked out pretty well, since Luffy was already looking to hire him anyway. Turns out, Zoro has quite a reputation. At this point, he was already a master swordsman, and after fighting and training under Mihawk, his swordsmanship became legendary. He created his own fighting style, Santoryu. Also called
Santoryu
style, because he uses 3 swords, one in each hand, and
Holy
one in his freaking mouth. That doesn't seem very safe. Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety. Regardless, with the 3-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks, including the Onigiri, where he strikes with all 3 blades at once. Or the Tatsumaki, where he makes a tornado dragon. By swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon. And last but not least, he knows the Kyutoryu 9-sword style. Wait, did he just
You are cru qu'on
more
aura un
arms and 2
Death
more
Battle
heads?
avec
How the hell did he do that? It's just an illusion, but it still somehow has physical presence. He's like a human slapchop with a total of 9 swords. That's one way to put it. In addition to his skills with the blade, Zoro is able to use Haki, a mysterious power that every living being possesses, but only a select few have learned how to use.
Haki, much like Neapolitan ice cream, comes in 3 flavors, and Zoro only has access to chocolate and vanilla.
Chocolate? What? I don't even... Well, one of those...
Si on veut, si vous voulez.
is observation Haki.
That's vanilla.
Of course. Which, in some ways, is similar to
Oh.
Spider-Man's Spidey sense. Zoro can sense the location of other people, even if they're invisible or far away, and can also predict most opponents' attacks.
Then chocolate, everyone's favorite
Ah ouais,
Haki
c'était vraiment
flavor,
une merde.
is armament
Évidemment,
Haki. This
putain.
lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his swords to make his strikes cut through almost anything.
With both Haki, Zoro has been a real asset to the Straw Hat Pirates. They've traveled the world and had a lot of weird adventures.
Like that time Zoro fought a literal living mountain man named Pika and sliced him clean in half.
A strike so powerful it didn't just cut through
Ça, c'était
Pika,
le-
it sent his top
C'était
half
le moment où il
flying
nous a dit regardez les progrès que j'ai
Considering
fait.
Pika's enormous size and approximate mass, this strike had to have been more powerful than the first ever deployed hydrogen bomb, the 11 megaton Castle Romeo.
Also, Zoro's pretty damn fast. One time he moved so quickly he seemed invisible to a room full of highly trained assassins. And when the odds are against him, he'll keep pushing himself, even past the point of bleeding out.
Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as...
C'est absolument rien passé.
Holy shit!
Ouais.
How the hell is he still standing after that?
That's a good question.
Combien de litres de sang il a sur...
Kuma, a fair man because this is One Piece, Zoro took on not only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him.
Ouais, non,
But
ça
it
c'était le
just
moment
didn't.
où Zoro
Doesn't even brag about it.
il nous a montré qu'il avait des burns.
C'est le moment où tu vois, c'est les sauts de la badassitude. Voilà.
He's a sword fighter above all, and prefers to fight up close and personal.
He also has the world's shittiest sense of direction.
Ouais.
He gets lost without someone there literally reading the map for him, and could never survive on his own without his friends.
You might think Zoro would be more of a lone wolf type of guy, but no. Much like how Kuina's death spurred him on to become a great swordsman, it's his friends who keep him fighting.
I set sail for only one reason, to meet you. And what is your goal? To beat you.
Ok, bon là ça m'intéresse plus parce que Zoro je le connais.
Oui,
Town
voilà.
called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as
Qu'est-elle capable de faire
Oh,
concrètement?
yes, I'm getting a premonition. Despite everything seeming perfect, something terrible happens.
A murderous cult attacked, destroyed the city, and enslaved the children to build a tower to resurrect their evil overlord.
There it is.
Young Urza was tortured, and while she may have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal Fernandez. He actually gave Urza her last name, Scarlet, after her red hair.
She and her buddies swore they'd escape, so Urza ended up staging a revolt and saved the other slaves thanks to discovering her latent magical powers.
Unfortunately, not everyone made it out.
Turns out Jalal got possessed by some spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
Fine, if you want to leave so badly, then I'm not going to stop you. But you'll have to go alone.
After that nightmare, Urza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent, and so joined the Fairy Tale Magicians Guild. Luckily for them, she possessed a great skill set for a mage.
Her main thing is requip magic, which is basically like having an
Okay,
armory
okay.
with you at all times, without
Le
having to look
chevalier.
around.
Requip magic allows Urza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor
Ouais,
at
donc elle a
will,
plus d'armes.
meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without ever really slowing down.
Damn, that'd be useful for all my weapons. How many's she packing?
She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons.
Nice. As far as armor goes,
200.
her go-to is the
200
standard
armes.
cruise set.
Ce
But
n'est
there's
pas
also the
négligeable.
Heaven's Wheel armor, where she can send swords flying at people, the spiky defensive adamantine armor, and the Black Wing and Flame Empress armors, which have wings for flying.
Don't forget her giant armor, which she uses with a lance, purgatory armor, which has a lot of spikes, and seduction armor? I'm not really sure what purpose this serves.
Probably to make enemies terribly aroused. Ever tried to fight
Bref.
with Direction Wiz? Believe me, it's not easy.
Right. Well, Urza claims
Bref.
her most powerful armor is
Fairy
the
Tail.
Armadura Fairy armor, which is very pink.
These are fancy and all, but sometimes she doesn't even
Mais
bother.
cette tenue n'aura aucun effet contre Valona. Quand il est dans un combat, ça aurait eu un grand effet contre Sanji. Quoi. Bah là, Sanji, le son, il aurait perdu.
Pour lui dans ce cas.
Il aurait pas pu se battre.
Even using magic weapons and armors to better her chances in a fight.
She's also just really good at sword fighting. Actually, she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand.
All of this makes Urza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tail Guild. She quickly became one of its highest-ranking mages and was the youngest member to ever pass the S-Class Mage promotion test. An incredibly difficult gauntlet only the strongest and wisest of warriors can even attempt.
Speaking of achievements, she's pretty freaking strong. Don't believe
Ah,
me?
voilà, c'est ça que je voulais
Here she
savoir.
is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube.
This cube was about 100 million cubic miles in volume. To punch through it, Urza's lance
Ok, tu vois. C'est pas mal ça. Ça, c'est à prendre en compte quand même. Donc Zoro a quand même un adversaire là.
40 miles per hour. And that's without a speed boost from her armor.
Right, many of her armor sets grant her stat boosts, increasing her speed, magic, defense, etc. She survived plenty of destructive blasts, including
Raison
one that
forcément qu'il faut qu'elle soit quand même à niveau,
considering that
sinon il n'y a
item's
aucun
size,
intérêt.
that's an explosion equivalent to 2
aussi.
kilotons of TNT.
So she's sexy, can survive island-busting attacks, and has a shit ton of weapons? She's basically perfect. Just wish she used a gun or two.
Well, she may have a vast armory, but swapping them in and out requires
C'est
magic.
genre la meuf, quoi. C'est la meuf.
So
Elle a
it's
tout
just
pour
like a
elle.
man bar in those fantasy games you always play.
Ouais, c'est exactement une meuf de RPG. quoi.
Though even
C'est
when
ça.
she's out of magic, she's
Dedans
still
depuis
quite deadly in hand.
tout ce que j'entends depuis tout à l'heure,
Like when she
glitch,
fought her alternate
magie.
self from another parallel universe.
That universe has a lot less clothing. Sign me up!
But when you're among the best in the guild, you get the job done, no matter the limits.
I will withstand any physical pain to protect the ones that I love.
Ok, passons au combat maintenant, parce que là, j'en ai assez entendu Zoro, bon, je le connaissais par cœur, quoi, genre de, voilà, mais elle, ok, il y a des capacités là quand même. Hein.
Oh, sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard? I've been looking around for hours.
Évidemment.
You're the one I'm looking for. Come peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe later.
Then we'll have to do this the hard way.
I told you, I'm busy.
Fight!
Well, I guess we're doing this now.
Ainsi que ça se passe. Bref.
Ouais, VF.
Neat trick.
Elle va pousser Zoro avec le bandana.
Am I laughing at this?
You are strong, pirate. This is your strength.
Allez Zoro, utilise le acquis d'armement là.
Fool. Nothing is worse than the loss of life.
Don't start crying, woman.
What?
So much for all that strength bullshit, huh?
I can do this! I will fight this bounty for my guild! For my strength!
Ah.
For my friends!
Des choses sérieuses.
C'est ça, il a mis le bandana. Quand Zoro met le bandana, c'est parce qu'il il considère que t'es un ennemi qui va faire partie de sa légende.
Ouais. Damn!
Quoi?
Where's that shipyard?
Damn, nigga!
Talk about a killing blow!
In the past, Urza could react to projectiles flying over 500 miles per hour, but Zoro could move faster than the eye could see. U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained human eye can consistently spot and recognize an image in 1/220th of a second. So, in this case, Zoro would have had to move from point A to point B, which is about 57 feet, in 4.5 milliseconds. That's close to 9,000 miles per hour.
That's more than 5 times faster than a bullet. Urza didn't really rely on speed anyway, and there's no evidence any of her armor magic could have helped close that wide of a gap.
Speaking of her armor, Urza did have more options in defense and weaponry. Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed and damage dealt.
Urza could withstand hits of about 2 kilotons, like the blast which destroyed that island. But Zoro has dished out much stronger blows than that.
Slicing Pika in half, for example, was equivalent to 11.5 megatons. That's about 6,000 times bigger than anything Urza has survived. And while Urza's artificial eye may have seen through Zoro's nine-sword style illusion, it couldn't prevent him from actually attacking her.
She also had that habit of stripping down to clear hard clothing in a bind. Yeah, it gave her more sword power, but at the cost of less defense. This sounded like a good idea on paper, but close-range combat was Zoro's bread and butter.
Urza was mostly self-taught.
Okay.
With the blade, Zoro has trained with swords all his life. Even with the greatest swordsman in the world, an up-close duel was exactly what he was looking for.
Yes, she won't be getting a fairy tale ending.
The winner is Roar.
Ouais, je te l'avais dit. Tu vois.
Lolo no Azolo.
Next
La
time
prochaine fois.
on Death Battle.
Quoi, c'est Deadpool? Oh putain. Oh, ça sent le combat cheaté.
Ok.
Ouais, bon, bah, encore une fois, il va falloir qu'on y réagisse. Hein.
Ah bah oui.
Ouais, bon,
Donc
bah,
Zoro a gagné.
je l'avais dit, tu vois, il est cheaté sur le papier, ce mec.
Ah bah ouais. Il veut devenir le meilleur épéiste du monde ou
Ah
pas?
oui, oui, oui. Bah,
C'est le second du Seigneur
Oui.
des Pirates ou
Oui,
pas?
oui.
Bon.
ah, putain, je te l'avais dit. Bah, la magie qu'elle allait l'arrêter. Il a fait du sale, mais...
Ouais, c'est clair, voilà, elle a été découpée en deux.
Oh.
Ah, je m'attendais pas à ce que ce soit aussi rapide.
Ouais,
En
ça a
fait,
été rapide.
dès le moment où il a mis le bandana, c'était bon. Allez.
Ouais, allez, c'est parti. Je te termine, je continue mon chemin. Enfin, je vais me reperdre dans la forêt. Putain, il a fait du sale.
Ah ouais, c'est fait terminer.
Oh.
Bon bah le vainqueur est Zoro.
Ouais,
Le vainqueur est Zoro.
c'était mon poulain. Félicitations à lui.
Félicitations Zoro.
Ça
Bien joué.
me rattrape de déconvenu de Hulk la dernière fois. Merde.
Ouais, on a mauvais pronostic.
Ouais, mais
Mauvais pronostic.
bon, et la prochaine fois Deadpool.
On verra contre qui ils vont le mettre. Mais bon, après Deadpool.
J'en avais pas déjà fait un, lui. Contre Deathstroke, non?
Ouais. Ouais, c'était contre Destro.
C'est la deuxième fois qu'il revient dans leur truc.
Oui, c'est ça.
Ils
Mais
vont
comme
le-
il avait gagné, ils veulent peut-être leur reconfronter à quelqu'un, tu vois.
Ouais. Ouais, je suis pas qui.
Parce que je veux dire, Deadpool sur le. C'est peut-être. Tu te demandes toujours un peu qui peut le battre, tu vois.
Ouais.
Avec ses capacités, son healing factor cheaté, là, tu vois.
Ouais. Ah, ouais, je sais pas du tout.
On verra. On verra. Bon, en tout cas, autant dire que c'était plutôt rapide. Hein.
Ouais.
C'était plutôt rapide. Hein.
Ouais.
Moi, je m'attendais à ce que ça dure un peu plus longtemps, puis au final,
Oh, mais
que
t'es
dalle.
trop fort, quoi. T'es trop fort, t'es trop cheaté. Quand tu découpes des montagnes, y a plus de concurrence, quoi. Ouais. Qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise, quoi.
En plus, le truc, c'est qu'il a pas donné son maximum jusqu'à pas.
Non, bah non.
Il a.
Non, mais c'est casual, que tu veux.
Contrairement à Luffy et.
Ah, Luffy, il a été.
Contrairement à Luffy et Sanji, on les a vus pousser dans leur retranchement quand même un peu, tu vois.
Sanji.
Non, mais je veux dire, ils en ont plus chié.
Ouais, quand
Zoro, pour l'instant, il n'y a personne qui l'a fait chier,
Non.
tu vois, physiquement.
Non.
Alors que.
Le mec, il a même one-shot l'ennemi principal du l'île des hommes poissons, quoi. C'est déjà ça, là, quoi.
Voilà. Donc, à mon avis, va falloir attendre l'arc Royaume de Wano, là.
Ouais, voilà, et là, il va en chier. Normalement, il doit en chier dans ce truc.
Pas bon, en tout cas, voilà, Zoro vainqueur.
Ouais.
Bravo, Zoro.
Bravo.
Voilà, tchuss.